Yeah. 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 Lawnhub. Live. At lunch.
After lunch.
After lunch.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to episode 79 of Lawnhub Live After Lunch.
Can you believe it?
Dylan, how are you, mate?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
Yeah, you are my brother.
You are my brother. We allowed to say that?
Yeah, well, it's. I'm quoting it off of the TV show Lost.
Oh.
Emmy.
Okay.
Emmy says it to Mr. Echo.
Echo.
You are my brother.
You've watched that like 7 times, right?
7 times or 8 times I've watched Lost, and to be honest, thinking about watching it again.
Damn.
It's just such a great show.
I couldn't get past all the cliffhangers because obviously it used to be on TV.
Once a week.
And then it would just always, there'd be in each episode plots A, B, and C.
Yep.
And before there's a reveal in plot A, we got to go to plot B.
Yeah.
And then when there's a reveal for plot B, we go to plot C.
Yeah.
And then a reveal for plot C, we go to plot A. Just before it reveals every time.
Correct. Yep. And shout out to my Nightfield days when I was working in the supermarket. But that's what used to keep me up till 7 o'clock in the morning. I'd get home at midnight and watch 7 hours of Lost because of the cliffhangers that it used to leave you on. So you go, no, I need to see what's going on. Need to see what's happening. So
that's how they got you.
Yes. But here we are. We're here. It is Friday. It's a nice day outside today. It's bloody lovely.
It is bloody lovely.
A lot's happened this week in Lawnhub world. Lawnhub land of the hub, whatever you want to call it. Lots happened. We have an exciting video being released.
6 p.m. tonight.
6 p.m. Adelaide time tonight. Where we discuss and show you our brand new bucketing machine. Part 1. And then there's going to be probably a part 2 and then probably a part 3. So this video is basically just filming us taking it off the truck, off the B-double.
Talking about what it's going to mean for Lawnhub in the future. And
definitely not doing anything dodgy in the meantime, because me and Dylan are big, muscly men.
Huge muscles.
Needed to, get the muscles out to get some of it off the truck, but we got there in the end.
No, it's all above board, mate. All above board.
So, yeah.
No, it should be good.
Any comments in Instagram?
Got one from Matthew Hardiman, .927. Do you potentially have a year-round calendar per state to show when to apply each of your products?
Not per state, not currently, but we do have a calendar on the website under the full load pack calendar. And that's, when someone asks that question, that's sort of where we steer them towards. Obviously, if you're in a warmer climate or a cooler climate or in the middle of nowhere and you're unsure exactly and you want some further advice, just hit us up on socials. Riley will be happy to help and he'll be able to tailor a program more for you off the basis of the full load pack. So if you want something in writing, otherwise you can ask here and we can go through it a little bit and see how we go. Bearded Sid says, hello.
Hello.
And then he said, where's the lawn guide, Dylan?
The lawn guide?
Yeah, I might have thrown the old media team under the bus this week in a comment. Yeah.
What lawn guide are you talking about?
My book.
Your book. You've thrown the media team under the bus for that. Is that right?
Someone asked on Facebook, one of the ads or something that we got going up saying, where's the book? And I replied from my actual Facebook account saying, ask the media team as a joke. And now I'm on watch.
You're on watch now. So, yeah. Okay. Well, Bearded Sith, the lawn guide is in the hands of Mr. Adam Jones over here.
Fucking bullshit.
Oh, what?
I finished it. I've given it to you. So I just need it to come to life.
But that's phase 1, yeah?
Yeah. And you've got it.
Okay. All right. Okay. We'll work on it. We got some things coming up in the media team, so let's just hold our panties.
Yeah.
And we'll have the You're not wearing?
Nah, I got
Nah.
my step ones on. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but
Probably going to do another round. I've got 8 months out of them. They're doing well. One of them's starting to go in the just in the area.
He's had a bit of cordial today, everybody.
Yeah, this is my third cordial, full strength.
Full strength. There's
yeah.
no mucking about.
No mucking about. It's pine mango. It's really good, actually.
Here we go. He'll be sipping on that in the next 2 hours.
It's I made that one a bit strong. It's just getting caught a bit phlegmy now. Yeah, and then Peter Citizen says, "Thanks, D-Bag. Get on it."
Okay, all right. Yeah. No dramas. We'll look at that.
Any more questions, comments, concerns, queries?
We got one from Hills_Craig. With all of us about to start renovations, talk us through some options for when to throw down pre-emergent, i.e. before, after top dressing, and any pros/cons to either.
Technically speaking, there's no data to suggest that doing it before or after is going to yield or impact a better result. So you can put pre-emergent down before the renovation time or after the renovation time. It does not matter. I typically go, I fertilise a couple of weeks before reno, and then would look at doing my pre-emergents and stuff at the time of reno. And it doesn't really matter before soil, after soil. It all needs to be washed in. You do it with a wetting agent, and you'll be fine. So I typically go fertilise 2 weeks before the reno that you have scheduled, then do your pre-emergents. If you're going early with your renovations, however, if you're going to wait for your soil temps to increase, so at the moment, it's probably not worth doing a renovation here in Adelaide at the moment, just due to the fact of the soil temps and the cool weather we've got. But we also want to get down our Celeprint as well. So the Celeprint and pre-emergent applications are coming up within the next couple of weeks, if not now, if you're starting to get a bit of warmer weather. So you could go your pre-emergents and a Celeprint sort of now or in the next couple of weeks, then hold out for your granular application of fertiliser 2 or so weeks before you reno, then hit your reno. So I know I've given 3 examples there, but it's really up to you and your timing. But I would really look at getting your barricade and Celeprint down very soon, and then do your reno afterwards, because it does not matter how many holes you punch into the surface of your lawn and remove the core, the barrier, the protective barrier is still going to be there. There is no data to suggest otherwise.
Damn,
son.
You're educated.
Nah. Uneducated and unqualified.
Wow.
Yes.
I would have thought the opposite. Wow, there you go.
I spoke to I wouldn't call it a formal meeting. I'd call it an informal get-together with one of the larger chemical suppliers in Australia. Just me and I won't mention if it was female or male, but me and them.
Me and they, them?
Yep. And they told me that they are also not qualified. Whoa. Yep. So
that's huge. Can we get that? Can we clip that?
Maybe not. We'll just play it, and then
we'll play it.
If someone watches it back, and they can make what they want. But yeah, so
there we go.
There you go.
All right, that's huge. Skaze has joined on the Instagram saying, "G'day lads."
G'day.
Owen Hort, that's his name. And how long do you go with buff for the renos? How low? How low?
Look, buff scares me. And when I had my lawn care business where I was mowing and looking after lawns, I had a property that was buffalo, and it always used to scare me because she'd always tell me like, no, it's all right, go lower. And I explained to her, like buffalo, might take time, and you just want to make sure that there's still green leaf left over. I know there's other people out there that scalp it back to dirt, but I'm just not comfortable giving that advice. So I would stay. You can go low, but as long as there's still green material left, because buffalo needs that to replenish and regrow.
There you go.
I've got a couple here.
All right.
So Aaron Davis, afternoon. Any ideas on how to get zoysia to actually root in? I laid it down in January in Victoria. Had my brother's dog come in for a visit. He lifted a whole piece of turf cleanly oh my God. Lifted a whole piece of turf cleanly and solid stuck, but no. That's probably me reading, but it was on sandy loam, so should have plenty of opportunity to grab. Aaron, was it Sir Grange, Zoysia? Yeah, was it Sir Grange? I'll answer the next part once I get clarification on if it was Sir Grange. Bearded Siths says, thoughts on Dildo Gate. WNBA. Hey?
Oh, yeah. I think someone threw a dildo at one of the players.
Oh, you can't be doing that.
So now they're not allowed bags or something in the WNBA anymore because they're worried more people will throw dildos. That's my brief understanding of what happened, but I saw something about it today.
Someone threw a fucking dildo.
I think so.
At an WNBA player.
I don't know who it was at, but someone threw a dildo at someone they shouldn't have thrown a dildo at.
It's 2025. That's not a thing that people should be doing.
No.
Unfortunately, that's quite disappointing.
You didn't like that?
Well, I'm just hearing about it. Feels like I'm just hearing about a lot of things for the first time this week. So, Anyway, thoughts on Dildo Gate now that Dylan's told me. That's quite disappointing. I haven't got really too much to say about it other than that. I'm not sure if I can say that live.
You do have a button to protect you.
I might send you a message on Teams, Dylan, and then you tell me whether or not we can say that.
Okay.
Dylan Ward, there we go.
This is going to be good. Vunit says, yeah, the boys. Yeah, the boys.
YTB.
Let's have a look at this. I think you can say that.
Nah, it's just an idea to increase revenue. So
yeah,
you can read through the lines there.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think it would.
I think remember the American Football League where there was women in bikinis and G-strings? Do you remember watching that? What was that called? There would be someone that's watching this and knows exactly what that is.
Exactly what that is.
So it wasn't slam ball, because slam ball was the trampoline basketball, but then there was anyway. Someone in the comments let us know. You guys should get together in a not qualified Discord group. What? Can you explain to me what the Discord is, Dylan?
Discord is, you could almost imagine it's like Teams.
Yes.
It's a platform where you can have a community and you can build different groups. And it's mostly for voice chat, so for people who play video games. But it's since grown into a massive, social media platform, I guess, where it's like privatized groups. Like there's groups where you can get someone to order a product for you on Amazon and then refund it so you get the product for free. And it's like full like fraud groups, and it's just anything you can think of, basically.
It's giving me a bit of Reddit vibes.
It is a bit Reddit vibes, but it's mostly it began more as voice chat.
Reddit is such a weird platform. Like, you go there, like you search something like, how do I fix my 2007 Windows XP computer with the serial number 5699, right? And then a Reddit thread will pop up, right?
Yeah.
You click it, you get the information you need. But then you go, I don't know, WNBA playoffs or something, and then there's a dildo.
Yeah, and then it's suggested subreddits, WNBA dildos.
Yeah.
As the first one.
Yeah.
NSFW tag.
It was like what Facebook was like before they put in all the bands.
Yeah, well, yeah. Now it's Instagram with all the racism.
Yeah. No, I cleared my thing on Instagram.
You did?
Yeah.
You did the thing?
Yeah, it came straight back.
Yep. Doesn't take long.
Yeah.
Doesn't take long.
When Dilbo's series starting?
When Dilbo series starting?
Yeah.
It's a good question. We've got to get to my house. I've got to.
Oh yeah, that's what it meant. Sorry, I thought you meant the videos that he does.
That's already started, man. We're out of control. Yeah, we got to get to my house, and we got to do a soil test, I think, because I got to pull up a bunch of shit. So, it's all just rocks and dirt at the moment. So
nice.
TBD on that.
Yeah, TBD. Aaron Davis says, yep, Sir Grange. All right, so thank you, Aaron, for answering that question. So Sir Grange is one of the slowest established turf varieties there are, and it's got to a point now that in Adelaide, one of the biggest turf farms now in South Australia, does not grow Sir Grange anymore for two reasons. One, the slow establishment rate, meaning that once they harvest, it takes forever to grow back. And number two, so Sir Grange is part of the Lawn Solutions. Don't know exactly what the money back guarantee entitles. So what I'm about to say is
not financial advice,
but it's along the lines of if your lawn doesn't establish properly or it dies within a certain amount of time, you can contact Lawn Solutions and they will give you fresh turf. Along those lines, I'd have to really look at the terms and conditions, but that's one of the reasons why that one of the turf farms here in South Australia doesn't sell Sir Grange anymore. So if I was you, Aaron, I would reach out to the place you got the lawn from or find out the turf farm that it came from and just get in contact with them and just explain your situation. Being a Lawn Solutions dealer would mean that they would have to meet very high customer service guidelines, or there'd be prerequisites in order to become a Lawn Solutions dealer. I would reach out to them and just start the conversation and just see what happens. Laying it in January should have given you plenty of time for it to settle in. So I'm not exactly sure. I would start the conversation with them and just see how you go. If you do run into any trouble, reach out again because we have a very active director that sits usually in front of me on issues like this, and I dare say he would have no problem getting amongst it, Dylan.
I would say so. I would say so. It's been away for a while.
Yes.
This is like the 5th episode without him.
Yes.
Been a busy boy.
So hopefully you're enjoying listening to me. Usually towards the back end of the chat just turns into footy.
It does.
And NRL, we're doing the NRL.
We have been doing NRL. Not that we have much conversations in relation to it, but we do include.
There was some controversial stuff on the weekend though about in the NRL.
Well, we'll have to get into that.
That we'll discuss later. So remind me. Have you got our footy results?
I've got it ready to rock and roll.
Cool.
Yep,
So
yep.
make sure you stay tuned for that segment. We'll have to next time Clint's in, we'll have to get him involved.
Oh, he would love it. I'm sure he will.
It's for the people.
It's for the people.
For the people.
I haven't heard much feedback or discussion if it's actually something people are interested, by the way. So if you are, let us know.
Yeah, because, I mean, we can talk footy for 2 hours if you want. It doesn't really bother me.
Just convert it.
But the weather is heating up, so have you got any Instagrams?
It is, I do.
Yeah.
We got one from Skazer.
Yes.
It says best practices to seed a patchy lawn.
Best practices seed a patchy lawn. Well, you first want to identify the lawn that you've got there already. Because if you have a rollout variety like a cooch or a kikuyu, if you do overseed with a cooch or a kikuyu in those lawns, unfortunately, it'll be very unlikely that those seed varieties will match the rollout turf variety. However, if you have a cool season grass, that's fine. You can find a seed variety that will match, whether it's a rye, a fescue, Kentucky blue, whatever. If it's patchy, I would rake the bare areas and also core. So you remove all the debris and core, get some compaction out of the soil there. Top dress it or seed, top dress it, and just get some got laid down as well, wetting agent, BBW, and just keep the area damp until the seed comes up. You don't want it soaking, but you don't want it to dry out.
Cool. We have Little Jimmy's mate. Welcome back, Corn Hub. Thank you.
Thank you. Haven't heard from Little Jimmy's in a while.
It's been a minute. Riley Hill's given a laughy emoji. I'm glad we're entertaining.
Beautiful.
Matthew Hardiman has said lingerie football league. Or does that doesn't sound...
Well, that's essentially
what it is.
What it was.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's still a thing.
LFL?
Used to be on Fox 8 at night time.
Yeah, okay.
And then you'd switch to SBS, which you know what SBS stands for?
No.
Sex Before Soccer. So you get a sex show on, and then the soccer will be on afterwards. That's what we used to call SBS.
Yeah, right.
Then Girls Gone Wild, you'd get on the Lifestyle channel, and you'd get Girls Gone Wild, and then you'd watch that on Fox 8, go to SBS, Lifestyle, watch Girls Gone Wild, and then there'd be another show, and then I'd usually go
Is Girls Gone Wild just porn?
No, it's just girls. It's like spring break, and they just pull their tops up. And yeah, it was riveting stuff for 15, 16-year-old Adam.
Yeah, no, that sounds like you had a lot of free reign with no parent supervision.
It was on Foxtel.
That's no.
Lot more restrictions now on Foxtel. Oh, here we go. Andrew just messaged me.
Oh dear.
All right, mate.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
All right, we got an actual question here.
Yes.
Is this even my handle? Oh, we know you. Is this even my handle? Hey, boys, great to be back on Alive after 4 weeks in the US. Got back to Brizzy to find my fruit trees have begun to flower. Can I assume that the soil temps have picked up to start lawn prep?
Yes, we've had lots of budding in the pear trees out the front. At home, I've got the roses starting to bud up. My fruit trees haven't started yet, but well, Clint called it on Sunday. Season started, so start getting excited. It's gonna be a good season. Now I've got a couple. Betting companies taking bets on dildo will feature in a game or not. That's funny. Josh says, "G'day legends." G'day Josh. Not. You can bet on dildo colours thrown in the games. Far out. I had no idea. It's because I reset my Instagram algorithm.
You haven't been getting the dildo content.
Must not have. Bitter Sis says, I take it you're thinking of Inside Job for Dildo Gate. Billy Ray says, yeah, Lingerie Football League. Ervo says, g'day fella to Josh. Also called X League. I think X League is maybe what it was called. Aaron says, thanks, mate. Bitter Sith Jonesy, thoughts on Stampede Hybrid Buffalo? I remember reading about it about last year, 12 months ago. Haven't not seen it, so I'm not sure. I'm not really sure how much different it's going to be. I'm sure there's going to be subtle differences, but until I see it, I can't really make comment at this point in time. But I mean, yeah, if it does what it says it does, then I'm sure it's going to be good. Peter Sith, controversial opinion. Sir Grange should only be a Queensland tropical lawn. We've got some very good Sir Grange lawns down here in SA. Yeah. So I think it's okay. Daniel Pimpman says, boys. Hello, Daniel. Yes, fuck the NRL trainers, Panthers. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We'll talk about that later. Oh my lord, we're almost caught up. Corey Crawford, hey legends, have a few bare patches in my buffalo. Is it fine to apply Spartan to majority of the lawn and cover the bare areas with tarp? Yeah, that'll be fine if you want to do it that way, or you just miss those areas if you like. I've done that in the past when I've sprayed growth regulator. The lawn was probably 85% finished or ready for it, so I just sprayed that 85%, didn't spray the others. So VJ says, g'day legends. Bearded Sith says, how about Dylan is Girls Gone Wild porn? Okay, I've read that wrong, sorry. And Adam Golding says, how's that book going? It's going good, Adam. It's just in the hands of the media department.
The media team.
Yes, so, yes. Continue.
Continue with... Comments. Okay,
yeah.
moving on.
Yeah.
And continue.
Yeah.
Yes, it's in the hands of the media team. He can now push all blame and all responsibility onto us. So, Hills Craig.
Yes.
2, is this even my handle? In Brisbane also, pulling the trigger next week.
Beautiful.
Nice. Inspire Garden Products afternoon team. Afternoon Inspire Garden Products.
Inspire Garden Products. They have like an Instagram or something? That's where the comments are, aren't they?
Yeah.
Fucking
it's an Instagram, Inspire Garden Products. I don't think we've seen them in the chat before.
Product or products?
Products.
Yep.
Inspire Garden Products.
Garden edging.
What did he say?
What did he say? Inspire garden products. Here we go. One word in the Instagram.
Yes.
Designed and manufactured in Australia. Little shout out for some garden edging. Oh, that looks pretty.
Ooh.
Oh, sleek.
Well, we got a question here from Jake Tiller.
Yes.
Hey guys, is it okay to use NSFW on lawns with bare spots?
Depends what type of bare spots. So, as in, there's no lawn there at all around the area, or is it just bare spots? As in, like, you know, maybe you've dropped a bit of petrol and that area's died out, but there's lawn around it. But as long as if the weeds are actively growing, it'll be fine. And in most cases, it won't inhibit regeneration into those bare areas if there's lawn around it, and if that's cooch or buffalo as Dylan leaves the room, walking out the door.
I think it's really hot in this room. Apologies, everyone. The camera just overheated.
Oh, the camera overheated. It's not that hot in there. I mean, the camera does have lens on a stud, so.
It is actually pretty hot now.
Is it?
Yeah. You're not hot?
Oh yeah, my neck's starting to go a bit red. Yeah. I can't regulate my body heat anymore, Dylan.
You can't regulate
Nah.
You're getting a bit young.
No, well, clearly not, because, like, maybe it's all those injections that we had to have a couple of years ago, Dylan.
Oh, yes, I have heard of them.
Yes.
Yes, the ones, the classic.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, dear, we're going to get
Not
all
financial advice.
Inspired Garden Products said, yeah, edging. Everyone loves edging, right?
Fucking, if you can hold out, absolutely.
Oh, if you're fucking good at it, you fucking have a good time, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Is this even my handle? Sounds like the big man has been away as long as I have. He better have made progress on the lawn pickets.
Lawn pickets. That rings a bell, but I can't remember.
It's not to do with his landscape adventures.
Don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
Vengeum video dropped out. Yeah,
Yes.
it's back on now.
Yeah, we're back
the
now.
camera overheated. If you didn't hear what I said.
She did.
She did. She did.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, we're all good now.
Looks like we're back to Talkback Radio.
Yeah.
It's a good comment.
Well, a lot of people watch it or listen to it that way on the
Yeah.
on the Apple Podcasts, and if you're not, don't watch it on the Spotties.
Is there video on Spotify? Is there?
There is if you would choose to. Yeah.
Choose to as in
No,
pay,
you can
pay
either.
the full subscription.
I think you have to have premium to watch it. The video. Yeah, I don't know. be honest.
FYI, your videos. Yes. Thanks, Rob. Unfortunately, the camera overheated, so we're back on now. But thanks, guys. Thanks for being concerned in the chat.
Yeah, everyone's freaking out. It's all good.
Honestly, we appreciate it, and we do have best customers in Australia.
That's true. That's true. We do say that. We got one from Jaron Owen Bro. Will bulk 20/25 kilo bags be available through Lawnhub?
Okay. Now, great question. The bulk products like 25 kilo Trojan, Got Laid, Prem, and 20 kilo BBW will only be available via our resellers. This is for a few reasons. One, to freight those bags individually over the country costs a lot of money. Now, we like to stick to our fixed rate shipping. We don't like to, and this is being honest, we do take a hit with shipping, so quite a substantial hit actually. Last year was disgusting, the hit that we took on freight, where we find a lot of our competitors will forward on majority of the freight costs up to 90%, and then charge insurance. So if we were to sell 25 kilo bags of fertilizer, we would then have to pass majority of the freight onto the seller. So, for example, Trojan sells for $99 including GST over the till at the moment at WaterPro and some of our resellers. That is competitive. when it won't be competitive is when 25 kilos costs $60, $70 to ship to New South Wales, and you're now paying $150, $170 for a 25 kilo bag of fertilizer. So at the moment, they won't be available from Lawnhub. They will only be available via our resellers. Now, some of them have already picked them up across Australia, which is great. Some of them are yet to. In order for everyone to make money, there's a minimum order that you have to order for 25 kilo bags and 20 bags of stuff, simply because we need to at least break even so that someone makes money. Otherwise, it's just not worth doing. So at the moment, it's only available via our resellers, with no plans at this stage to sell 20, 25 kilo bags on the website, unfortunately. All due to freight. So, freight is expensive. It's one of the most expensive parts of our business, unfortunately. What do you think, Dylan?
I agree with everything you've said.
It's hot in here.
Yeah, and you've noticed it now.
Yeah, fuck. It's hot.
Let's have a look and see now if we've had any Instagram story
the
questions come
Instagram.
through. There weren't any when I looked before we started, but we'll have another look now. And no questions today.
No questions for you, Adam.
No questions for Adam.
So
it's 2:30. We do have a giveaway today.
2:30.
It's 2:30.
Got a dentist appointment.
You got a dentist appointment?
Yeah.
At 2:30.
2:30. Do you like that one, Dylan?
Yeah, but I've heard that one before.
That's okay.
Your other one was a
classic.
That's a classic.
Yeah. You have to pay the subscription fee to see that one.
You do. Straight to Spotify.
What else is happening, Dylan?
What
What happened? Walk me through talk me through the life of Dylan this week.
A life of Dylan this week. Well, Monday I came to Lawnhub and we filmed the new bucketing machine. That was Monday, wasn't it?
No, that was
Tuesday?
Friday last week.
Oh. Fuck.
When did we film ads? That wasn't Monday.
No, was it Friday? It was.
What fucking day is it? It's Friday.
It was a Wednesday. No, Wednesday we filmed ads.
Yeah, Wednesday we filmed ads.
But we didn't do the. Maybe that was Friday.
What the fuck was Monday?
I was here Monday, wasn't I? Or was I here Tuesday? Fucking. So how's that? How's a week in the life of Dylan? I got no fucking clue. Let me look at my calendar.
I'm concerned that we don't remember. Do you remember when we used to sing?
We'll get copyrighted. Hang on.
So good.
Hang on. Yeah, no, I was here Monday. I was here. I was here for an interview.
That's right. And Monday I was at Dry Creek because I helped Jared induct a new starter at WaterPro.
Yes.
Okay.
So that was Monday.
Yes.
So big things coming from the media department.
Yes.
Which is very exciting. We'll have more to come very shortly. I also had another interview on Tuesday, and then I was getting my aircon installed, so I left a little early when I did that at home. Then Wednesday we filmed ads.
Yes.
Amateur pack ads.
Yes.
So we've got one with Clint, one with Jonesy and Clint, and one with myself that we filmed today. We didn't end up filming that on Wednesday. We had a big lunch because we said goodbye to Adriana.
Yes.
We'll talk about that a little bit. She's gone to the State Opera. If we can talk about that, I don't know if that's
well, I think so.
Private info.
I don't know. It's out there now.
Yeah, I guess so. But which is very exciting for her.
Yeah.
So she's been with Lawnhub for 2 years.
Yeah, just under 2 years. It feels like longer than that, but it's like Josie and I as well. Like Josie's been here coming up 3, and I'm been here coming up 4. But it literally feels like I've been here for the past decade. Like honestly, and I really don't remember Lawnhub without Josie as well. Like she was my second hire. And then my longest standing hire. So,
who was your first hire?
It was a gentleman by the name of Dylan.
Was I your first hire?
No, another Dylan.
I thought you were about to have a little cute moment with me.
Nah, Dylan. Dylan came on as casual, helped us out through Black Friday.
Yeah.
And then he went off to do bigger and better things, which is
Oh,
fine. So it was just
okay.
me and Johns for a while
Yep.
again. Yeah, and then that winter, so my first winter, I became a driver for WaterPro. So I was delivering for Jared. And I remember delivering to a site and no one was there. And then the next house I went to was the wrong address. And the fright on that woman's face when I knocked on the door and she opened it. I was like, I've just got an irrigation order for you. What? I've just got a delivery slip. She goes, well, that's not here. And I'm like, but is this the address? She goes, yeah, but that's not me. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. I'll just... Yeah, she was not scared. She's obviously doing something she shouldn't.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe she had another bloke in the house. You know, it wasn't her hubby.
Oh, these things happen. Things happen.
And then it started to warm up again, and that's when I hired Josie. The first job ad that I put out on Seek, we got like 9 applicants.
And that was for a
Picker and packer.
picker and packer. Yeah.
This is when I hired the other Dylan. But the last time we put out an ad for picker and packer was over 1,000 applicants. Like,
That's pretty crazy.
well, it's mental.
Yeah,
Mental. But we have a very good filtering system, don't we, Dylan?
we do.
Yeah, so you have to read the whole ad to be able to be considered.
Yes.
And we know if you've read the whole ad or not. So
Keep that in mind if you ever want to apply.
yeah, if you ever want to work at Lawnhub, just keep that in mind to read the full ad. Every
Yes.
single word, every single letter.
Also, it's easy to tell if your CV is written with ChatGPT.
Oh. Yes. Yes.
Either just don't write one, but don't.
But if you don't write one, you don't get looked in. So,
Well, that's true. Yeah. All right.
not to be mistaken with LinkedIn. Looked in.
Looked in.
You looked in.
Looked in.
That could be our copyrighted way of determining things when we check resumes. Looked in.
Looked in.
Looked in. Yeah.
And was that the summer you hired me?
Well, what year did you start?
2.
Yeah. that was
January 22.
January 22.
Yeah. Started Jan 22, I reckon. Or 23.
No, it would have been 23.
23.
I can check. One moment, please.
Please hold.
Fucking hell, I gotta log into my password.
I would say it's 23. That probably makes more sense because I'm not on 2 years yet. Oh. No, I'm not 2 years yet, I don't think. Unless I am. I don't remember. It's been 87 years.
What a movie.
My LinkedIn says it.
Does it?
Well, it should.
Hang, what'd you say? Oh, your LinkedIn.
Yeah.
I thought you said your LinkedIn is in for
Yeah, Jan 23.
that saying what you just said. It's been 87 years, you know, because you're a filmmaker, you know?
Oh, yeah, you know. Jan 23. That's when it was.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy because that feels like you've been here for fucking 5 or 6 years as well.
it actually does feel like it's been longer. That's why I'm like, it's fucking not even been 2 years yet. It's crazy.
Mm.
It's crazy. But yeah, so was that, what number higher do you think I was?
Oh, sheesh, I don't know. I hired the 2 drivers at WaterPro as well.
Did you interview for Kyle?
Kyle
Jones?
Yes, I hired him. He used to be a delivery driver for Star Trek, and he was behind me. I was like, "What are you doing here?" And he goes, "I'm just driving for Star Trek." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Do you like it there?" And he goes, "Yeah." And we were looking for a counter sale person at the time. I was like, "Check us out. If you want to work here, apply, and I'll have a look." And he ended up hiring him. So
Cool.
he's been here for a while as well.
Yes, yeah. We had our induction together. Same day.
Did yous?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Yeah, I remember when you started. You had the blonde hair.
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah.
It was coming at the latter end of it.
Mm.
It was I had the roots growing back, and it was getting a bit yellow. But
who else at Dry Creek is there? Ryan, Chris Hyde. I hired Rose here.
Ryan was at KT for a while though.
Yeah, he was. You hired Kira?
Yeah.
Yep. Emma?
Yeah, Kira's been here for a while now as well. Actually, yeah.
Emma? I think
Emma was before me, I reckon.
Yeah, Emma. I was in on Emma's interview, I think, with Jazz.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
Jazz and I started at the same time.
Okay.
Who else was there? Railways as well. Hi, Justin at Railways.
Mm.
Calvin started around the same time as me, I think. Bish has been here for years.
Daryl as well.
Daryl's been here for years. Yeah, he started before me.
Mm.
Anyway.
Anyway, moving on.
Anywho's.
Gotta go to bed now.
Tyler, afternoon, fellas. Can I take Mick's NSFW and David Gray's Wintergrass Killer and spray separately? Blue Cooch, front yard, Kaku, backyard. Tyler, before I answer that question, how old is your Kaku? Is it like 25 plus years old, or is it relatively new? I would advise this, if you want to spray them together, I would do a jar test. I'm not exactly sure the compatibility of the mix of that, so I would advise spraying separately 2 to 3 days apart if you were looking to do that. The reason I ask about the age of your Kaiku is that the active in David Gray's Wintergrass Killer, which is propyzamide or proposimide, or however you want to pronounce it, can be damaging to older variants of Kaiku. SAR, I want to do a buff height cut reset in spring. Is it better to gradually drop the height over the few mows or over a few weeks? Or what's the best way to do it? Sent from my iPhone. Thanks, SAR. Look, if you've got the soil temps, do it in one hit. But obviously, like I said before, don't get rid of the complete greenness of the lawn. But if it's not quite, soil temps aren't quite there yet, just do it gradually. Debbie Wood. Hi guys, do I use Barricade now even if I have wintergrass? I'm in Sydney. Okay, Debbie, so Barricade won't target already established wintergrass. What it's going to do is it's going to put a protective layer in the soil, and it's going to prevent future weeds from emerging. So you could get it down now or in the next couple of weeks. But that wintergrass you have now in your lawn, you're either going to have to treat with a post-emergent herbicide, and that'll depend on your lawn variety, or some cases, if it gets really hot, the wintergrass will actually die out as well. And Tyler has written Kaiku grown from seed last season. Okay, nice. I really appreciate a seed grown Kaiku because I know what it takes and it can be difficult, and then all of a sudden there's Kaiku there. Just with that, Tyler, just test a small area with the David Gray's Wintergrass Killer on that seeded variety, just in case. Just test a small area just to be safe. And Vemjim, what's involved with the jar test? Now, a jar test would be grab a jar and you fill it with some water, and you put little amounts, or if you can reverse engineer it back to, a proper, if 500 ml represents 5 litres of water, and then reverse engineer how much NSFW and in this case wintergrass killer you need, then I'd put that in there, put the lid on and just shake it. Clearly label whatever you're using, such as like caution, do not drink, whatever, because it's the last thing we want, and just shake it up and just see what happens. If it goes hazy, cloudy, but it's still quite, workable, and it's not thick and gluggy and disgusting, then you're probably going to be okay. If it turns into a sludgy, painty mess, no good, because that's the last thing you want, is putting that into your tank, and then have to clean your whole tank, your nozzles, and your spray lines. Isn't that right, Dylan?
That's right.
Might have to do a jar test video. We'll get a couple of chemicals that we know don't mix well together, and we'll put some dye in it so we can show what happens.
Cool. Yeah, sounds great. We got Jaron who's asking, what about bulk quantity liquids, 5/10 litres?
Yep. So I know we said it last September that they'll be coming in September last year. They didn't. They didn't come for many reasons, and we don't like to dwell on things of the past, but we just got too busy. We bought a new liquid bottling machine. It's set up for 1s, and it required a bit of work to make it to 5s, and we were selling so many 1 litres, so we just kept the machine on 1 litres. Now, going to 5, 10, 20 litres, whatever the number will be, that is coming, but we don't have a date for it just yet. There's just a few other things we need to finish and get right before we start doing that. And I know there's people screaming for it. We know that. We hear you. We see your messages. We need to really cross our T's and dot our I's before we move to the next project. Otherwise, we'll have 500 different projects on the go at once, and none of them will get completed. That sums up our business, doesn't it,
fair.
Dylan?
That's literally, yeah.
Yeah, and there's things that we're doing now that we can't talk about, which are going to benefit you guys and girls as customers as well. So once we get that done, then things like 5, 10, 20 litre containers will come out. And it'll probably be a case that, depending on the size of the liquid, what happened, Dylan?
I can still hear you.
That overheated.
It's fucking
She dead.
You might put the aircon.
Yeah, put the aircon on and just open the door. Yeah, so it Talkback Radio, Lawnhub Live. This is, I don't know, pick a 69 FM. I don't think it goes that low, does it? FM. So yeah, exciting things to come. That will be part of it. I'm just not sure on the timeline at this moment in time. Apologies. Wow. Just as well the camera's off. Dylan's got no pants on today.
You told me I had to.
Have no pants on? Oh, I'm not sure about that. I'll get the Instagram up. There we go. Alright. Need AM voice. I'm not sure what that means, Vemjim. Sorry.
AM voice, like AM radio voice.
I need an AM voice, or I have an AM voice. What does he say? You know, ever since I reset my Instagram, I lost the should I open it or should I keep it sealed?
You follow him though.
Do I?
Don't you? I thought you would.
I don't know. I don't really follow people on Instagram. I just, I leave it to the organic growth of the. How we going there, Dylan? So, what's the difference between the camera you're putting on and
That camera's really hot. This one's not.
my name? I know that. I was meaning more towards, are they the same camera or are they different cameras?
4, I think. Yeah. Oh, it's the S3, and that's the 4.
So,
Let me get on the mic and I'll explain.
alright.
For the people.
Dylan's gonna do a tech chat in a sec. Jesus, someone's been reversing for fucking 35 minutes.
Yeah.
Is that inside or outside?
Oh, that's outside. It's across the road.
Yeah, so thank you. That's what I meant. Like outside being across the road and inside meaning in the warehouse. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just doing a couple things.
Oh, we're back. The video is back. My face is red rosy. Oh my lord! You can start a fire with that. That's really warm.
Yeah, it's hot. It's never overheated.
Nah.
Like that before.
As in, like, this is the first time it's ever happened?
It used to happen back during the Full Landscape podcast because we'd be in a room that was just fucking had no aircon because we couldn't put the aircon on because it was like
Yeah.
So it hasn't happened in here before. So.
Well, you can turn the aircon on, just change it to aircon and don't leave it on heater. Otherwise, it'll just get progressively hot in here. Or you just see how that goes. It's up to you.
That should last.
Do you want this?
Yeah.
Don't leave this in my hands. I'll fucking break it.
So to answer
Yes.
Jonesy's question about the difference in these cameras, so the one that we were filming with was the A7 IV. Now the A7 IV is what we purchased after the A7 III as a more... Okay, see you later. That there is literally. Okay, maybe I need to do. I'm gonna bring you around. Okay. All right, I get to finally talk about something that I understand. It's let me put a light here. Okay, so everybody, this is the A7 IV. Okay, this is great for photography and video. It's a great hybrid shooter. So we purchased this as an upgrade to the A7 IIIs for multitude of reasons. For video, we've got 4K at 50 FPS now, which is what all our Lawnhub videos are shot from, meaning we get a sharper image. It's more cinematic, in my opinion. There's reasons to do it and reasons not to do it. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's good. The aircon just turned on. You can actually probably hear that. And then the camera that we're using now here is the A7S III, which is a lower number, but it's better for video specifically. So it's good for low light conditions. It has 2 base ISOs, meaning that it's good in low light conditions. And
you're on the filming. How good?
Yeah, I was turning it around. I was like, this is really awkward.
Holy shit, that's so much better.
How did you not realize how hot it was? It was like out of control. I had a jumper on when we started this podcast.
Gazer says Sony A7 III would still be great.
Sony A7 III would still be great. This is an A7 III, an A7 IIIS, I think, or it's S3. So it's a little bit of an upgrade, but it gives you a lot of different features. 10-bit color profile as well, so a lot more contrast, better colors, good darks, better whites. Overall, a much better video. How are you going over there?
It's boiling in here.
Okay. All right. That's my tech talk. If you have any more questions, I'm here to answer. I could go on and on and on.
Yeah, it sounds like you know your shit about fucking cameras.
I know a couple things, mate.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Let's boost you in. How you going there?
I really need that aircon to really kick in. All right.
Yeah, we were getting a little bit hot there.
Like
Started getting loopy.
Like we just spent the night together. I need something. All right.
Damn.
Big sentence here from Josh Knott. Boys, I'm a bit stuck. I've been agonising over when to do a reno. I'm keen to get stuck in early in the season, and I'm looking at doing it on Sunday, September 28, as Dylan walks down the stairs. I was going to ask him what's happening on September 27th, but moving on. But here's the issue. I've got a birthday party on the back lawn on Saturday, September. What do you mean you can't have a party on the 27th of September? That's illegal. And another one on Saturday, November 15. I'm still worried the soil temps won't be there where they need to be for the Sapphire Buffalo to fully recover for that second party. I'll be verticutting as part of the reno. 2 questions. Would the time reno for September 28 or hold off until look, given that you've got parties and you've got deadlines to work with, I'll just hold out until afterwards, and you probably have better soil temps anyway. So that would put you in mid to late November, which to be honest is probably a better time to do a reno because your recovery time will be quicker, and temperatures will be up much higher than they are now, because September 27th, that is only month and a half away. So and like things will warm up and you'll get the spring air, but you're probably beneficial just to hold out until after November 15th. Yeah. Oh. Dylan, it's hot in here. Like, it's getting better. I can feel
It's getting better.
I can feel the air.
Did you need me to check some Instas?
Yeah, my Insta went down. So,
all right, we've got one from Praz Krishna. Hey guys, I'm gonna rip up my grass and lay new turf. Which month should I do it? And I need to level it because it's not even at the moment. Which products should I use for this whole process?
You can lay new grass whenever. That's not an issue. But if you want the best results, probably once spring is well and truly here. Given that you're ripping the grass up and you need to do some leveling, it's probably also very beneficial to put in an irrigation system of some description or some kind, whether that be a designed system from waterpro.com.au. The guys will help you out there, and the girls. And products to look for, I'd look for the Cherry Popper Pack. Perfect for the use on new lawns. Comes with an easy to follow application calendar.
Nice. I just missed one here from Brent Meister, who asked, Jonesy, what was the name of the place you got the equipment from, the lawn reno out the front? Do you know where you can hire a Billy Goat cam-driven corer?
Yep. Adelaide Garden Equipment Hire. Rob will sort you out. He is fantastic to deal with, and he has the Billy Goat cam-driven corer. So Adelaide, I'll just make sure I've got
Brent, that video as well, mate. If you go to the description, all of his details are in there, so you can go ahead and find his website.
Here we go. Adelaide Garden Equipment Hire. Yeah, Adelaide Garden Equipment Hire. Rob's your man. You'll know you've landed on his page when the cover photo of his Facebook page is the lawn out the front. Nathan Skays, hey Jonesy, hope you're doing well in life, mate. I am. It's been busy, very busy. When's the baby news coming out? As in my sister? Yeah, my sister had a little girl this time last week. She was 6 weeks prem. Yeah, nothing bad. But she's got a strong grip, and she ripped my sister's placenta. So yeah, she had to come out 6 weeks early, and she is doing really well. I saw an update before that she is starting to feed now, and she's spending a bit more time out of the little incubator thing that she's been in. And I went and saw her on Saturday, and yeah, she's like her sister, doesn't sit still. So she has now got a life ahead of her now, looking after baby Eleanor Poppy Buzzertil. So Buzzertil. So congratulations, Dylan and Narissa. Not to be confused with this. Wow. So yeah, congratulations. But yeah, I learned something new this week, Dylan.
Mm-hmm.
I learned about the whooping cough vaccine.
You did learn about the whooping cough vaccine.
Up until yesterday afternoon, I had no idea what the hell that meant. So yeah, I've been schooled.
You've been educated.
Yeah, so
you do wear a shirt that says you are.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, Matt King, Jonesy, you have said a couple times to use roots as a drench recently on lawns that are dormant. I thought foliar would be better. Can you please explain the theory behind it? Yes, absolutely, Matt. So on a dormant lawn, the lawn is asleep. It's not taking in any nutrients via the leaf. So roots and shoots has very beneficial properties that benefit the soil. So if you water it in, it'll be active in the soil pretty much straight away in the soil. Bacteria and everything that's going in, or everything that's going on, like all the plant hormones and stuff, will work in roots in the soil. So that's the reason why I'd recommend it as a soil drench, because you're using it as a soil conditioner rather than a plant enhancer. Skays, I was 3 months prem. Probably explains a lot. Nah, you're right, Skays. You're right, mate. Anyone that likes lawns probably got something going on anyway. So, and great news, mate. Thanks. Yes. Yeah, it was. We were at the last Wednesday. Myself and Party Hole Senior, my father, we were cooking, and Matt actually, Ask Ervo, were cooking the barbie at the Water Pro. What?
Essential irrigation training.
Essential irrigation training. When he got the call that my sister's water and placenta had been broken. So he was a bit stressed, but yeah, so kept her in good hands at the Lime McEwen Hospital. So that's where I was born, that's where my sister was born, and it is now where her daughter is born. So, and I think we turned out all right. Little Eleanor's got Dylan's head and Narissa's lips. So, like, very, like, closed mouth. Anyone that knows my sister, or even me, I've got a really, like, shallow mouth. So, And yeah, she's a fighter, so causing trouble.
Already.
Yes. So, Skays, when are we putting pre-emergent down? Down pre-emergent. Very, very soon, if not now, in some areas of Australia. So, I'm doing my first seed to fucking hell. I'm doing my first seed and topsoil this season. Any tips? Just enjoy it, mate. Especially if you're seeding. If you just get down the right amount of seed and just flick out a nice amount of soil, keep it damp, the seed will pop up. It's not really much to seeding. It's just about establishing, getting stuff in the ground to begin with, and then constantly overseeding until you're happy with the coverage. And Narissa Buzzertil, that being my sister, she's now in the chat. She says, unfortunately, she's got Dylan's head. Yes. Eleanor's got more hair than me, though. So, she's also got your hairline at the moment. That is very true. So, it's 3:01. It's giveaway time. Dylan, what are we giving away?
We're giving away a ultimate spray pack.
Pew, pew, pew.
Meow, 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 meow.
All right, Jared. There it is. Get up the Lawnhub drawer. Now, we sent the barbecue on Monday, and I reached out to the winner. Oh, far out. Via email, but he didn't get back to me. So hopefully it's arrived, and he's checked his emails, and he's seen,
Hello,
governor. USP Weekly. Minimum number, Dylan.
123314.
Yep. No, the maximum's my
Maximum's
number.
yours.
Been listening to Eminem's new album, the one that it's not new, but the one that came out not that long ago.
Okay.
The Death of Slim Shady.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, he's funny, isn't he? 124207.
That's the second one.
Yep.
124207.
Yeah, 124.
Yep.
207.
Gotcha. So anyone who was purchased from after 3 p.m. on August the 1st is in the draw for this giveaway. Also, if you made a purchase, you are in the draw for the grand prize winner of the 17-inch Scott Bonner this month. Huge. You can tell the season's starting when we start to give away the big boys.
Yes. Nearly 1,000 orders last week, Dylan.
We're getting there, mate.
We're getting there. Get her done, son. All right, ready?
All right, so... Oh, damn, we're on.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. No, I'm on. It's all good.
1, 2, 3, 850. I said we're going, and you said yeah.
No, it's all good. You were just waiting for like a little bit of a drum roll, but no, we're on.
It's not premature if you mean it.
True. 1, 2, 3, 850.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 850 was ordered. Hey, another South Australia winner. We've got Josh Z.
Josh Z.
From Parilla, South Australia.
Beautiful.
He purchased 2 NSFWs. So now he gets a third one along with 4 of our liquids. So congratulations, Josh. That was his second order. And I was talking to someone this morning about our retention rate of customers and repurchase rate, and it's good to see some dubs in the chat. And Josh's first order was hub number 2548.
Whoa.
From August 10th, 2010.
2010.
2020.
Whoa.
So he has not placed an order for 5 years, and he wins the USP.
That's crazy.
Who packed that order? Let's see who we can... Matthew Reed.
Matthew Reed.
Yes.
There you go. Look at that. Fuck, it's been a while. It's been a few seasons since then.
Far out. There's been some inflation on these prices since 2000.
Ooh, what was the price?
Well, he ordered a cherry popper pack back then. Got discount. And I don't know how in the helly could you sell a cherry popper pack even with discount for under $50? Damn, son. Anyway, that's exciting. So, congratulations, Josh Zed. Are you a Zedder or a Zia? Josh Z or Josh Zed?
Zed.
Yeah.
I try to say Zed, but I do get caught up saying Z sometimes, like a silly little Billy.
What is the correct terminology?
In Australia, it's Zed.
Zed.
Yeah.
Zed.
Zed.
Well, it's a Nissan ZX. It's not a Nissan ZX, is it?
What do you mean?
The car, ZX.
Oh, yeah. But that's different because that's like a label or that's a thing.
But it's ZX. Nissan. Terrible. Well, congratulations, Josh. So yeah, I'll get rid of that now. 1, 2, 3, 8, 5, 0. So he hasn't placed an order for 5 years, and he does it.
There you go.
And he wins USP.
See what happens when you're a supporter of the hub.
That's right. So I think the last few giveaways we've done have been all repeat customers, which is great to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to see some SA representation as well.
Represent.
We had Annie a couple last week
Yes.
who took home the USP, and now another.
Now, Dylan, I was going to tell you this morning, but you were busy talking.
That's all I do.
You got name called during the week.
I got name called.
Yep.
Oh no. What'd they call me?
You were called a Muppet.
Muppet? Who
Yep.
called me a Muppet?
So
Oh no.
in the chats, so on one of the ads where you're holding the microphone,
yeah.
Some distinguished
gentlemen.
Said, "What the hell do you have in your hand, you Muppet?" Right, the fluffy thing in your hand, you Muppet. And I've replied.
You've replied?
I've gone the microphone ? And then I just did like the microphone is used for better sound quality. Thank you, said Muppet. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
And then they said something like, "You're gripping it tight, Muppet." And I was like, "I try my best, Muppet," and they didn't reply. So.
Damn.
Yeah, so you got called a Muppet, Dylan. Welcome.
Muppet.
Welcome to our world now of getting name called.
Yes, it's begun.
Yes. You put yourself out there. You got to be able to take it.
That's true.
So.
Muppet it's pretty harsh. I was gripping it hard. That's valid criticism.
Mr.
Grippy, they call me. Haven't been called that in a few years, though. So there we go. Could be worse. Yeah. That hasn't bruised the ego, thankfully.
Okay, that's good.
That's good. Yeah. No, I'll continue after that one. That hasn't stopped me in my tracks just yet.
The amateur pack will surely get some chat.
I think the one we filmed today will definitely get some attention.
Yeah. So that's all we want is attention. Why not?
At the end of the day.
Well, any Instagram?
No Instagram.
I got no chats here, so.
I got no grams. I'll check the story again, but usually after we go live, there's none because the story changes to a live promo. So there's nothing on the gram.
Nothing on the gram. See, Brody Smith and his partner had a baby this week.
I did. He needs to be
beautiful.
Given a high five.
God.
The first thing that pops up: sex toys are being thrown at WNBA games.
Well, we talked about
to promote a crypto meme coin.
Okay, there you go.
Over the last week, the WNBA, the top women's basketball, had seen several incidents of sex toys being thrown. So several instances. There's been at least 3 instances of attendees throwing sex toys onto the court.
I just don't think it's necessary.
It's a little bit unnecessary.
Mm.
And what's unfortunate is that I'm sure that meme coin has gone. Yeah. Until it gets rug pulled, which it already probably has.
Rug pulled?
Yeah. You pull the rug out from under people. You hype up this coin and then you tell everyone to buy, but then you're secretly about to sell and you have majority stake. So rug pulled out completely, stock dips tremendously, everyone loses money.
Is that
except for-
illegal?
Yes.
And that's what.
But it's
Anywho's.
that's what she did.
Allegedly. Found not guilty, not financial advice.
Not financial advice.
Good save on that
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Thank you.
And what about the Sydney Sweeney ad? That's caused a massive upstir around the world.
People need to calm
It's
the
literally-
fuck down.
It's literally a play on words. There's nothing wrong with it.
Also, all these women that are that are talking about women should be able to do whatever the fuck they want.
100%. Yeah.
And now they come at her like, oh, this is just degeneracy. This is against like what women are trying to do. Like you're putting women back. Like, wasn't it all about women being able to do whatever women want to do? And now I'm not a woman. I understand that, and that's why I hesitated in saying this.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm not the only one that thinks this way.
Oh, 100%. 100%. And you go back to the ad, it's just an ad about jeans.
It's just an ad.
Jeans. It's a play on words. Sydney Sweeney has good jeans because she's got some jeans on. You can look at it however you want, but at the end of the day, Sydney Sweeney has good jeans. She's wearing a nice pair of jeans.
And look, I tell you what, it's good marketing.
Yeah.
Like, I went to Maya and I saw American Eagle jeans.
Oh, really?
And I saw them there.
Are
And
they for blokes too?
They're for blokes. Yeah.
Might get a pair.
And I didn't buy any. But
Why, are they
it made me
super
look and I was like,
expensive?
I just, I actually bought these Levi's.
Okay.
But it stopped me and I was like, American Eagle,
Yeah.
I would have no idea what the brand was.
Irvo said the same
Literally
thing.
wouldn't have even
Yeah.
given it a second glance. I'd be like, oh, I'm just going to grab my Levi's. But at least this stopped me and I was like, I'm actually going to check this out. So, and I'm sure heaps of people have done that now.
Do they have black or it's just a blue denim?
No, I think they had a variety. Yeah.
Because I'm not a blue denim wearer. I'm a black denim wearer. But yeah, let us know what you think in the comments.
Yeah.
Overreaction or valid reaction? Because
Let us know your thoughts. I think our audience is probably very much on the.
well, you never know. Everyone's entitled to an opinion.
It's true.
It's
true.
But yeah, I just think there was a massive overreach there and overreaction of whatever the hell happened with that. So
I think everyone needs to calm down.
yes, there's definitely worse things going on in the world at the moment. Would you agree?
I would agree.
Mm-hmm.
Jaren said, not our Jaren. Jaren Owen Bro says 4. There was a purple innie today. Is that in relation to
The WNBA.
the WNBA?
Must be. A purple innie,
Like innie?
like a fleshlight. Like an innie.
Oh, like an innie.
Yeah.
Like when you have a Audi or an innie.
I don't know. What's an innie?
I don't know.
What's an innie?
Oh, maybe purple 1 today. There was a purple 1 today.
Oh,
An
purple
innie.
one. Yes. Oh, because I
Grammar.
are right next to each other. Yes.
Grammar.
There's a purple one today.
There you go.
How are people getting dildos through the security?
You know the answer to that, mate. Go on. Think about it.
Ooh, that means it'll be dirty. They throw it out.
And
Dong.
that
That was good.
Thank you.
That was
That's
good.
good. We'll add that to the soundboard.
Definitely. Well, we don't have any comments. So do we start footy chat?
We can start footy chat.
We'll start
I think it's
footy
about
chat.
time.
Yeah.
We'll
We'll start with the NRL. Now, Dylan, the controversy in the NRL this
Let's
week.
talk about
All
it.
right. So
give me the goss.
So during one of the, I think a team scored a try, and then you get to kick the ball after the try.
Okay.
Right.
I saw this. I know what you're talking about.
And the trainer or the water boy or whatever they were ran in front of the guy that was kicking.
Yes, I did see this.
Surely, if that happened in the AFL, that's a let's go. We're on 50. We're on
Yeah.
50 watch. We're gone. Surely they put him in front of the big sticks so he can have an easy field goal. Like that's interference. That's in the area of the player of the play, not just the area of the player. That's area of the play.
But yeah, and the water boy was on that team.
No, he was in the other team.
Yeah, okay. Because I would make the argument that it wasn't the other team's fault, so they shouldn't get penalised as much as the person who's kicking penalised. But if that's their water boy and he's still representing their team, that then yes, that is then on their team.
Yeah, the guy kicking it wasn't his team, the water boy that ran in front of him.
Yeah. Okay.
So it should have been, in AFL terms, should have been 50 to the goal square.
Yeah. Yeah.
In my opinion.
If it was the water boy
Of
and
his team?
of his team,
Yeah.
no
Too bad.
repercussions. Like that's just
Too bad, too sad.
Yeah, but because it was the other team, I agree.
Tell us if we're wrong, but like disgraceful.
He would have been sacked. Yeah, surely.
I've got no idea.
Because that's pretty.
I don't know.
That's pretty.
Well, it put him off because he didn't kick the field goal. And I don't know if that position that he was kicking from is a difficult one, so the likelihood of him not making it were already high. I don't know, but he certainly wasn't happy after he missed it.
Well, so he went to kick it, I think, didn't he? And then he kind of had to stop
Yeah,
and
at the
reset
start.
his.
Mhm.
Yeah, so they would have put him off his game. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's was it a game winning score?
I'm
Probably,
not sure.
Probably not.
I'm
I don't even
not sure.
know what team it was.
Well, the comment before was the Panthers, so
Okay, let's have a look. How many points does a
2 field goals worth 2.
And what team was he on?
Panthers,
He was on
maybe.
Panthers.
I don't know.
Okay.
Can someone let us know? Sorry, it's not our.
I'll just say it's
our
close.
code.
It's close,
Mm.
very close. That it could have potentially helped.
So that was
Anyway.
the controversy. And then I'm not sure what sport this was exactly, but at a core stadium, which is, I know it as Olympic Park, they broke the record for most revenue in one night. They beat Taylor Swift at a core stadium.
Wow.
They had, I think it was $80 million of revenue that one night for one of the rugby games that they had there.
Beat the Tay-Tay.
Beat Tay-Tay. So, anyway, should we go through our what the week that was in the land of footy?
So
You probably would have picked that up through the camera. Did a little floof.
little floofy doofy. So let's have a look at what we tipped, shall we?
Yes.
All right. The first game of the week was an Eels versus Storm.
Mhm.
Now this was played before
Yeah.
we knew,
Yes.
but I said I would have gone Eels, and so Eels lost. And
Okay,
so I took the L on
sorry.
that.
SAR just said Penrith's trainer got 4 or 5 weeks suspension. So the Penrith, so it means it was the Panthers kicker. So the Panthers were going for the field goal, and the Penrith trainer put him off. So we'll get to it.
We'll
anyway.
get to it.
So
We'll get to it.
so I would have
So
went
you've
the
gone
Storm.
the Storm.
Yes.
Yep. So that's a dub for you.
Yep.
Next we have the Warriors versus the Dolphins.
Yes.
Dolphins won by 2. We both picked the Warriors.
Yes.
That's an L.
And the Dolphins. Oh, that was in Auckland.
It was.
Yes. Yeah. So the Dolphins went over there and beat them on their home ground.
I guess so.
Jesus.
Huge game.
Penrith got a $50,000 fine. Jesus. Fucking hell.
Fuck! Oh my god!
Which is Penrith the club that has pokies in their club rooms?
In their club room.
Yeah, at their club.
Yeah.
So they got I'm assuming that one of the clubs has pokies and they get massive amount of revenue from the poker machines. Is Penrith that? No.
What part of the club rooms? Like where the players are?
Oh no, the Titans was the kicker. So it was the Penrith. I don't know.
Oh, is Penrith Panthers?
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. So Titans was the kicker.
Titans is Gold Coast.
Yes. Titans, Gold Coast kicker. So Penrith the Panthers?
I guess so.
Are they?
It doesn't sound them where they're from, but
Anyway, continue. Yep.
it seems like it. That yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So next we got the Broncos and the Rabbitohs.
Yes.
Broncos annihilate.
Yeah, they would have. Yeah.
And so that's a win for you. I went
Yeah.
the Rabbitohs as my
Oi!
upset.
Yeah.
Next was the game we were just discussing, which is the Panthers versus the Titans. The Panthers won, and now what you've just said means that they would have potentially come back because the split difference is only 4 points.
Okay.
So
So it would have been 2.
It would have been 2,
Yeah.
but that could have changed the entire
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
It's close enough that's I would be pissed off. So
Yeah.
Panthers took home the W on that, and we both went the Panthers,
And they won.
and they won.
Oh, that's all that matters.
Got the tip.
Yeah.
Got the tip.
Got the dub.
Next is the Raiders versus the Dragons.
Yes.
We both went the Raiders, so that's an L, as the Dragons came out on top by 6 points.
Yep.
Next is the Sea Eagles versus the Roosters. And the Roosters won, meaning I got the point and you did not.
Okay.
Next, we've got the Bulldogs versus the West Tigers, and the West Tigers came out on top, and we both went the Bulldogs.
Yeah, okay. Nice.
Next is the Sharks versus the Cowboys. I went Cowboys, you went Sharks, and the Sharks took the dub.
I never doubted them.
So overall, we got 1, 2, 3. You got 4
Out of 9.
out of 9. And I got 2 out of 9.
Oh, no.
It's a bit rough on my end.
That's terrible.
That's terrible. But I got the Panthers.
Yep.
So that's all that matters there. All right? I don't care what happened. Give them the fine, whatever.
That's funny. Yeah, so, SAR's written, yes, Big Penrith Leagues Club, not footy club rooms. Yeah. So, there you go. About the pokies.
Classic Penrith.
And the Doody, the AFL.
The Doody.
That's you. You can do that. Yep.
Shall we move on?
Shall we move on?
All right. The exciting...
Well, the GWS and Bulldogs game
was
the first one. I would have went the Giants, and
you
you
did
went
go
the
the
Bullies.
Giants,
Yeah.
and so did I. So
you went the Giants
I
as
went
well.
the Giants as well. We
Yeah.
both lost that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
And then arguably, 2 games of the round this last week, just gone with the Crowies and the Hawks. Now the Crows were still in their fucking homes. They were still home at the first quarter. It was a packed Adelaide Oval. There was 50,000 plus there, and the Crows for the first 28 minutes of that quarter were just non-existent. The Hawks came out with fire. They came out with like real speed. They made the Crows look like a real second-rate team.
What Tech say? The boys forgot to leave their car.
Yeah,
they right
well,
the game or
fucking they
something
must have.
Yeah,
And then
didn't take their keys out.
Darcy Fogarty kicked a goal, a huge goal at the end of the first quarter to go in at 7-33. And then Dylan, there was a very much shock at the ground. I remember sitting there and I'm going, wow. Like I said, that was impressive to watch. Very hard to watch, obviously, as a Crows fan, but as a football fan, if you could put your passion aside, it was really, really good to watch. You know, the way that Gunston moved, the way that the midfield moved, the way Ginny and the Wizard were fucking just having a laugh. And I thought, fuck, the Hollywood Hawks are here to play. But then Nixie spoke to him, didn't he, Dylan?
He had a little
He said,
chat, mate.
It's all right, boys. We'll just stick to our process and we'll go out and we'll do what we do best. And the Crows kicked fucking
7 goals, I think it was.
They kicked 7 in a row going into half time. So they kicked
6.
They kicked 6 in the second quarter. They kicked 6 goals, 6 in that second quarter to Hawthorn's nothing to lead at half time. Jordan Dawson, mate, Daddy Dawes, we call him. Daddy Dawes.
He's a hero.
He put the whole team, not just the whole team, but he put the whole 50,000 crowd on his shoulders and said, boys, girls, come with me.
Yeah.
I'm going to kick 2 goals from stoppages. I'm going to just have a time. Riley Thilthorpe kicks 3 in that quarter. Dawes kicks 2. And who kicked the 6th?
Was that the Rankin supported goal with the tap, or was that later?
Yeah, that was in the third quarter. That was
Phillies,
fucking unbelievable.
That was so good. That was so good. Fuck, he's just like unreal.
Rankin, he did have a quiet 6 weeks, but he's really come to form at the right time of year.
Yeah.
Honestly, one of the best quarters of football. That and that Brisbane game this year, last quarter, 2 of the best quarters I've seen in football. At halftime, to be up by the margin that we were was really like fucking hell. Like this game had just been turned on its head. And then at the start of the third quarter, Rankin kicked that snap goal and the Crows kicked 8 goals in a row. And you thought Hollywood Hawks have have gone back home. They've pulled the socks up and said, that's it, I'm done. But then they kicked 6 goals in the third quarter to Crows 2 to lead going into 3-quarter time. And all the scoring was done at the scoreboard end. Yeah, it was phenomenal how many goals were scored at the scoreboard end. So you had 5, 6, 6, and 5, I think. So yeah, it was that 22 goals scored at the scoreboard end to 3.
Damn.
Or was it 4 or 5? I can't remember. It was, and there was no wind. That's what made it so weird. There was no wind. And then yeah, obviously the Crows got going early in the last quarter. Yeah, you had that left foot snap from Rankin. You had Thilly kick a goal, and then our man Dylan, stepped up.
Oh, he did, mate. He fucking did. That was beautiful.
Where I sit, beautiful. So where my member seats are, they were in that. So in the red seats in the pocket there, where Tex marked that. When he marked the first one, I said to Angel, he's got this, and it's going through goalpost height. It's going straight through the middle. And it went through the middle, and I saw little fire ants from screaming. You know when you scream where you get so excited, you just start to see blotchiness in the eyes?
Yeah.
I've turned around and I said, I fucking told you. And the whole 50,000 crowd, that all Crow supporters, were on their feet in one. It was emotional. It was very emotional, Dylan. And then he did it again. And I was like, fucking...
Oh, my God. He's back.
Give him another year. Give him the keys to the city.
Yeah, that's it.
And then, obviously, there was controversy in that last quarter as well with the Rankin mark and the Sicily going over the mark and the umpire not calling the touch. And I tell you what...
That was awkward.
Well, live from where I was sitting, which was on the opposite side, I didn't see nothing. So, play on. It was all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, the crowd really got stuck into Sicily after that, and the Crows held on by 14 points. The Hawks had a late dash there where they kicked 3 points, but all momentum in that last quarter was majority with the Crows, and it was a good character building win, just like the Brisbane win, and like the Melbourne win, because that's 3 times this year the Crows have come back from 5 goals down to win. In previous seasons, that would have been a 60 to 80 point loss. So. Yeah, very, very, very good way to start the weekend.
Bloody oath.
You know, Dylan Narissa's baby was born. She was healthy. The Crows got up. Yeah, so it was a great weekend. Great win. Weekend. Great game of footy. And yeah, and then Guinea had a nice fine to pay for flipping the bird off into the crowd.
Did you see the reporter go
Oh.
up to him? What the fuck? Who says that? Are you a sore loser? What? It's so crazy.
4 years at uni for that, Dylan.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
I
terrible.
wonder if anything's happened about that. Or she's
Oh, she's
probably
probably-
instigated. Like her boss has probably been like, nah, fucking stare
Well,
him
it's
up.
gone viral, so
Yeah, well.
it's been shown in America. So like it's worked.
Yeah.
You know.
Did exactly what it needed to do.
So, but great game of footy. Obviously, we'll talk about it when we do our tips. But the Hawks responded last night in somewhat of a boring game of football, as Riley said. So, but we'll talk about that after. But yeah, good win by the Crows, and we both went the Crows.
We both went the Crows.
So we're 1 each going into the weekend.
Yes. Next, we had the Melbourne versus Eagles game.
That was my roughy tip.
Yeah, $10 you put on that.
And no good.
And not good.
No.
Not good.
No.
But I got the Melbs.
Yes, you did.
Then we move on to the Gold Coast Suns versus Richmond.
Yeah, which, I did that big, long intro and picked the Suns by 57 and ended up winning by 87.
Yep, 84.
84, so...
But, yep, no, you've called that one. It was... Yep, a fucking thrashing, but that's okay. We'll move on. Sydney Swans versus Essendon. We both picked Sydney.
Yeah, I called that a big margin, and that they came back, Essendon, so, yep.
Collingwood versus the Lions.
And this was a great game. I listened to it on the radio coming back from the hospital, and Brisbane sounded very dominant, and they were dominant, and they got the job done. And
they did.
It was a great game of football. I don't want to say it, but especially losing 3 of the last 4 now, losing 4 of the last 5. Collingwood have got some things to do before September arrives.
Big time.
It's very worrying. You know, they are an experienced side. They are the oldest team in the AFL. So I don't think it's full panic stations now, but there's definitely some things they're going to need to do before next week. They do have the 9-day break, so that's going to be in their favour because, you know, there is a few tired boys and this break will do them justice. But, yeah, it was a great game of footy. 78,000 or 80-something thousand there. So I think I tipped 70,000+ to the crowd, and you could hear it. But when Collingwood, and just like last night, when Collingwood started to fall behind, their supporters started acting like Port supporters, and they'd just leave. So that's concerning. That's concerning. So
that's a shame.
But yes, great game of footy. You tipped the Lions, and I tipped Collingwood. So
got that dub over you.
Yeah.
St Kilda, North Melbourne, close,
yes.
Close game.
North nearly did a St Kilda.
nearly, especially after the previous week.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's
and that margin is extended by 6 points because St Kilda had a kick after the siren, so it could have been shorter as well.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Then we got the Cats versus Port.
Yeah.
I don't think either of us thought Port were going to take that one home, so we both got the Cats winning by 88 points.
Yeah, panic stations at Port now. Obviously, Hinkley's going out, Carr's coming in. They're really strapped for for their good players. They're obviously a lot of their good players are out. That's a combined 198 points loss in the last 2 games for Port. So, look. I've said it on this podcast before, and I'll say it again until I have no air left in my lungs. And you know, there are 2 teams here in Adelaide, and you either love one and hate the other. That's the rules. And I love the Crows and I hate Power, but it's not looking good for Port. I was reading something on Facebook yesterday about they're still confident they're going to get NAS, but I really don't see it happening, Dylan. Really don't see it happening. They've got nothing to give.
Well, money, potentially.
Yeah, but what's St Kilda going to get? Like, how are you going to complete the trade? Like, how are you going to do all this moving and stuff? I don't know. I could be wrong. But yeah, anyway.
Who knows?
Geelong, Jeremy Cameron on 100 watch. He's got 25 goals, 3 games to go. To get 100 in the minor round season, like in the home and away season, then you obviously
How many have done that?
In the home and away season? No one since Buddy.
Okay.
In the home and away season in 2008, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think you can do it? It's a lot of fucking goals.
Who have they got tonight? Essendon.
Oh, you want me to double check?
Yeah, I think they got Essendon tonight.
They do. Yeah.
So there's 8. That leaves 5 and 3.
Then they got
17. 6. So he needs to kick 11 in the last game. Who's the last game against?
Richmond.
How the fuck do they get a run like that home? Geelong. So this, you know how we talked about the fixture after the first 18 rounds. I thought Geelong did well last year. How have they got such an easy run home? Because there's people up in arms about the Crows home run. Well, we were shit last year. We've been shit for the last 7 years. Of course we're gonna have a easy run home.
Yeah.
In comparison. Anyway. Yep. So it'll be close.
Next we got Freo versus Carlton, and you said Freo would win by 71 points.
Yeah, I know, and they didn't.
They won by 27 though.
Good fight. The Carlton were leading most of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got that one wrong, but I got the tip right, just not the margin. So,
you did.
Yeah.
So overall, you got 3 wrong out of the 9. No, 9. I got 1 wrong.
Well done, Dylan.
Back-to-back weeks.
Yep.
I've done well.
I'm not picking a roughie this week. All right? I'm not picking a roughie because I've lost 2 votes. I've lost 2 wins.
Well, if we move on to next week, I'll tell you what. I've already got my first tip in the Hawks.
Bloody we'll do the NRL first, but I would have tipped Collingwood, so I would have
Alright.
tipped them to bounce back. So you've already one up me there. I could have lied and said, I would have picked Hawthorn.
But we're transparent here at
We
Lawnhub.
are transparent. So, all right. So last night we had the Storm and Broncos, and I would have picked the Storm because I have not deviated from that since beginning. So, I would have picked the Storm.
I
Dylan?
probably would have picked the Storm too, to be honest.
So we're one each there, 22-2. So tonight in the NRL we have the Knights versus the Panthers. Knights are 14th and the Panthers are 5th. So I'm probably going to go the Panthers there.
Go the Panthers too on that one.
Then you've got the Raiders versus the Sea Eagles, 2nd v 10th.
That's a Raiders for me.
That's a Raiders for me as well.
Got smashed last week.
St. George Illawarra Dragons versus the Sharks, 11th v 7th.
It's going to be a Sharks.
Yeah,
for
I'm
me.
going to go the Sharks too. Then you got the Dolphins and the Roosters, 8th versus 9th at Suncorp.
What are you feeling? I'll go the opposite of what you pick.
All right, I was going to go the Dolphins.
All right, I'll go the Roosters.
And then we got the Bulldogs and the Warriors. 3rd plays 4th at Accor Stadium. Fuck, that's going to be a big one. I reckon I'm going to go the Warriors. They lost at home last week. They got shit to prove this week, so I'm going to go the Warriors.
All right, I'll go Bulldogs.
And then you got 16th versus 17th, the Titans versus the Rabbitohs.
Rabbitohs let me down big time last week, so I'm not going them.
Okay, well, I'll go the Rabbitohs this week.
All right, okay.
Then we got the Eagles, the Parramatta Eels, versus the Cowboys.
Now I've been an Eels supporter since day one, Jonesy. So I've got to go the Eels.
All right, and I'll go the Cowboys then, just to
Alright.
mix it up. So, bit going on there.
All right.
All right, now we got the AFL round 22, 2 for 22. I'll just check comments. Josh, I will come back to that comment. VJ says, can we skip the Crows-Hawks game, please? Nope. Nate Extreme, there's a chance that Collingwood may miss finals. Yeah, that'll be wild if that's the case. What temps do I need to wait for putting out Trojan? So when soil temps are around 12 to 15 degrees, and that will translate to ambient temps of low 20s consistently. All right. Arguably, probably game of the round happened super early this week. Hawks versus Collingwood. Now, I would have went Collingwood, and you've said that you've tipped the Hawks.
I did.
So it's 1-0 to you already. Let's talk about the opening 60 seconds. Now, Dylan, you didn't watch this game.
I didn't know. No, I was in bed early last night. I wasn't on my phone. I was just a bit tired. Had a big day.
So Newcomb and Jeremy Howe had a contest on the wing. It was a sickening head clash, and Jeremy Howe was knocked out big time. Hailing a taxi with the curled hands.
Oh, yeah.
The doctors said that it took him a while to come back. They were quite concerned, but all reports now is that he is okay. He will miss at least 2 weeks due to the concussion protocols. So that puts him out next week versus the Crows. That's a big out for Collingwood because he just had 3 weeks off with a groin injury. Nick Dacos had a sore neck last night. He did not play well. Josh Dacos was quiet. Darcy Moore, the captain of Collingwood, is just tapping it into the Wizards' arms to kick goals for fun.
I saw that.
And dropping marks like...
What's going on?
It's really scary because you really, for up until 5 weeks ago, you looked up to Collingwood as the standard of the game.
Yeah, really.
And it's really quite concerning. I don't think it's going to last forever. You know, they could come out next week and really touch the Crows up. You know,
do you think it's just the opposing teams understanding how they play way better?
Probably.
And they had a good strategy, but everyone's just picked up on it, and now they can't pivot.
Probably, but the way what Collingwood normally do is they come out of defence better than anyone in the AFL. That was non-existent last night. Their skills were down. They were just not good at all. It was very scary, if I'm being honest, because that's Hawthorn at their best. I saw a comment on Facebook saying Collingwood made Hawthorn look good. No. Hawthorn made Collingwood look bad, very bad. It was definitely
Hawks are scary.
Well, they're called the Hollywood Hawks for a reason, and we saw last night why. 64 points in the end. So it's the largest losing margin from Craig McRae as a coach, and the lowest score in Craig McRae's history.
Wow.
So they got pantsed.
They did. Big time.
They got pantsed. So I don't know. DeGoey kicked a good goal for Collingwood, I suppose, in the highlight reel. But everything else was Collingwood. It was still Sidebottom's 350th. Just Pendlebury was good for Collingwood. But outside of really that, no real highlights. But, the Hawks, Chol played well. Guinea in the midfield last night played really well, actually. I didn't mind that. I know Friday night, last night, we all hated him, but he is a really good footballer. He does keep the crowd entertained and engaged. It was good to watch him, do his little ear check, and then Tex did it, with the with his ears. So it was entertaining, and Guinea did a bit of PR work before the game. I'm not sure if you saw, but a little girl in the crowd is a Collingwood supporter, but is a Guinea fan. So she had a half Hawthorn, half Collingwood Guernsey stitched down the middle, and it said, "I'm a Collingwood fan, but I'm more of a Guinea fan," or something along those lines. So took some photos with her. So bit of PR work after.
Yeah. Heel from the week prior. Yeah.
So no, Hawks are scary. I'd put them down to not making finals, and now they're someone to watch if they're going to play like that for the remaining of the season.
Absolutely.
Yes. Moving on to tonight's game, and I saw a meme during the week that Channel 7 don't want it.
They don't want it.
They don't want it. They don't want to broadcast it.
Why?
Because they're probably not going to make money in tonight's game. It's Geelong versus Essendon. Geelong are $1 flat.
Imagine betting on that. $1 flat.
Essendon are $26.
Yeah. Fuck, I actually could put a tenner on that.
You'd lose $10.
You would.
It's at Alphabet Stadium on a Friday night. Geelong by 127 points.
I have gone Geelong as well. I'll go 75.
How many for Jeremy Cameron?
4.
12.
Lock it in, Jerry.
12 and 127 point margin.
All right.
Jake Pethrick, quick question regarding Wintergrass. Ask it, and I'll get back to you. Saturday, we have another exhilarating game. Richmond versus St Kilda at the G. I'll be going St Kilda.
I have also gone St Kilda.
And then you've got Brisbane versus Sydney. Last year's grand final replay.
I've gone the Lions.
Yeah, I don't see Sydney getting close here, to be honest. The Lions are then at Marvel. Dimmer has to take his sons back to versus Carlton. I said I wasn't going to pick an upset.
You want to go Carlton?
Do I pick an upset?
Go on.
I'll pick an upset. We'll go Carlton.
Go on.
I said I wasn't going to do it. I'd take it back.
Yeah, I feel like if you don't do an upset, you're not going to get your 9 out of 9, you know?
Yeah, well, I'm not getting 9 out of 9 because I tipped Collingwood.
You might get an 8 out of 9.
So yeah, that's my roughie. I'm going to go Carlton.
All right.
Only because it's at Marvel and Dimmer doesn't like Marvel. So
right. I've gone Suns.
Put Adelaide versus the Dockers at Adelaide Oval on Saturday night. I mean, if the Dockers want to be serious this year, this final series, then they have to beat Port and they have to do it convincingly. So Dockers for me.
Same for me.
Then we've got the Giants and North in Canberra. Giants are $1.04 and North are $11.50. I think that says it all. GWS. But you know what? North could get up. I don't know, Dylan. I don't know.
Well, you've got a $11.50 opportunity here to put a tenner on. If you're unsure, it's pretty good odds if you're feeling that way.
Because the Giants can be Port bet the Giants at Canberra this year. Nah, I'll go the Giants. Just they're too good at the moment.
All right.
Surely. Fucking who do you pick here? At the MCG on Sunday afternoon, you've got Melbourne versus the Bullies. Again, if the Bullies want to make finals, they need to win this, because if they don't, you would pretty much say that that's them done for the year. So, yeah, Bullies for me.
I've also gone the Bullies.
And then Sunday afternoon in the West,
$17
we have
for the Eagles.
the West Coast Eagles versus the Adelaide Crows. The Crows have rested the veteran Tex Walker.
They have done that, have they now? They've
Yes,
decided? Good.
yes.
I think that's good.
Braden Cook goes out as well, which had a tough game last week. I think he might have had a tough role to play, if I'm being honest. And Brodie Smith goes out, which I don't mind, because he's just had a kid. So it's just that every game Smithy's played this year, we've won. So I'd like, I saw a comment on Facebook, and I do agree with it. Brodie Smith as a sub during the final series is elite, because he can play forward, mid and back. So not a bad shout. In come Rory Laird, Burgess, Schoenberg, Borlace, Murphy and Pedler. But it'll be, I think Pedler might be the sub, and Laird will go straight in for Smith. So I think they're the main, because Burgess has been named in the forward pocket. So I think Laird, Burgess and Pedler will play out of all of those. But yeah, I mean, the Hawks have a lot of ins. They've got Sandy Brock, Jack Graham, Matty Flynn, Jack Procelli and Jack Williams. So, look, I don't know. I don't see West Coast being too much of an issue here for the Crows, but you never know. They were my roughie the last 2 weeks, and they've let me down. They're not going to be my roughie this week, so don't pull it out, all right?
Okay, all right.
Don't pull it out. However, if there was upset of the season, that would leave... that would then put Brisbane on top of the ladder if the Crows lost, because Brisbane will probably win, and as will Geelong, and they'll have a big percentage booster. So top four positioning is still very much up for grabs. Fremantle still to play, obviously. They're on 56 points, so yeah, that top four is not solid yet, Dylan. So
no, it's not.
Crows definitely would need to win, obviously, and I would like them to win, obviously. But yeah, and then yeah, big game next week as well against fucking hell.
What?
Collingwood have gone out to $10 as premiership favourites, like premiership odds
To win.
to win that. You put 1,000 on that. Because if they win, you get 10 grand. But if they lose, it's like, oh, Collingwood lost. Yes. You know.
Yeah, true. Good thinking. You'll be happy either way.
The Crows are $3.50 favourite. I do not like that at all. Not at all. That's scary. All right. Now, let's go back to Josh. So, one for the after footy chat. Would it be okay to verti cut between the parties and still get decent growth back? Yes, absolutely. Verticutting buffalo, how often should you be doing? Just when you verticut, don't go too deep in buffalo. You just want to get out all the loose and dead material, but still leave plenty of green material on top. Yeah, if you do that, every 2 or 3 weeks, be very beneficial, especially if the buffalo is thatchy. And then Jake Petherick says, it's popping up in my kaiku everywhere. Will it die off in the summer, or will I have an ongoing problem? Thanks. That's in relation to winter grass. Now, how old's your winter grass, Jake? We discussed previously in the podcast about Dave Grove's winter grass killer, the active in there being okay on the newer kaiku varieties, but not so good on the older style kaiku varieties, like 20, 25 years old. If you don't have a lot, pick it by hand and put it in a plastic bag. If you do have a lot, you could look at Duke as well. That will help suppress it. And then next autumn, get a pre-emergent down. That's going to be your best defense against winter grass. Any chats, Dylan?
Jed Venture in
Yes.
Adelaide currently with spring on its way.
Mm-hmm.
Should I spray pre-emergence now or leave it and treat the lawn before Reno with NSFW and bug and grub in September? Thanks, boys.
Well, you can do your bug, grub, and your Spartan or barricade now. You can do it now, or you can hold out to the first week of September. It's up to you, really. I'll probably be looking at putting my pre-emergent down soonish. It's still quite cold out here in the morning, so I don't really have too much concern of any paspalum or summer grass, crow's foot, or anything like that just yet. I actually didn't put any pre-emergent down on my front lawn this year, so I just had some broadleafs come up and some dirty kike. But yeah, we'll be putting my grub prevention down very, very soon. Because you want to get that in the soil before those larvae begin to cause any damage. So, can you scarify to seed? You absolutely can, Skaze. That will open up the soil profile just enough for those seeds to drop into, and then you could scarify them back as well. So you then scarify the seed back into the soil, get some starter fert down, wetting agent, and some water. Happy days. Whew. Anything else, Dylan?
That's all I got, mate.
Well, we're approaching 4 o'clock, so if you've got any late questions, chuck them in the chat. How do you think the music segment went last week, Dylan?
In terms of how do I think it's been received?
Yeah, success?
I don't know. Have you seen has there been any comments about it? Or
I'm not sure.
yeah, no, I haven't seen anyone chatter about it. So
Not sure, sorry.
but no, we've had no music recommendations. So
No,
but that's all right. We might have to bring it back once Clint gets here
yeah.
and get his thoughts. But
Get-
we'll move closer to a rock
Get Clint's
rock
thoughts
style
on the footy chat.
on the footy chat.
Yeah.
He'll have some opinions.
I would just say it's a stupid sport,
Yeah,
which
it's a shame.
it's not. It's not a stupid sport. It's our sport. It's the nation's sport.
Yeah, not rugby.
Hey, we are inclusive here, okay?
It's true. Just saying.
All good, Skazer. He says, thank you. Josh says, cheers, boys. Have a good weekend. No worries. Thank you, Josh. I'll give it another minute, boys and girls. Otherwise, we're going to wrap this up so I can write the weekly cut and go and enjoy the weekend.
Jed replied, he said, thank you. Yeah, have a very few weeds, but I'm trying to fend off the weeds from the left and right of my house.
And in that case, I'd get them down now so any potential seeds that may pop up shortly are going to be inhibited their cell production to prevent photosynthesis.
Who says you're not educated?
See, it's not a script, Dylan.
It's good.
What stops paspalum? Barricade or Spartan or onset 10. Get that in the soil beforehand. At the higher rate. Don't go at the lower rate. I'm pretty sure you need to go at the higher rate to stop paspalum. It is a dirty dog. Dirty dog.
Dirty dog.
Yep. Oh, yeah, yeah. What are you doing this weekend, Dylan?
What am I doing this weekend? Not a lot.
Nice. What am I
Yeah,
doing? Well,
well.
I am
I hadn't finished thinking yet. I hadn't finished my thought.
playing golf tomorrow morning.
yes.
First game in a couple of weeks. So got a stroke round, so that'll be interesting. Lawnhub sponsor day actually, so that'll be good.
Nice.
And then Saturday night going to the Star Wars thing at the entertainment centre.
I saw that.
And then Sunday working on the caravan, and then we'll watch the Crows. So,
Good end of the week.
yep. Well, that's it,
Well,
boys.
Anywho.
Nathan's Skatesbook says, Dylan, appreciate you. I'm due for another visit soon too. Absolutely.
Thanks, man.
We
Thank you.
take all the visitors. Had some visitors this morning too, which was good. Here it is. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, have a lovely weekend. if you've got some good weather in your local area, get out into the garden and the lawn. Get started. The season is nearly here, and we're excited. Stay tuned for the video that goes live tonight at 6 p.m. Adelaide time. Other than that, we'll see you next week.
Hey, I'm an innocent bystander. They saying I drove a getaway car, but I cannot see. I'm legally blind. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm innocent.
Come on this way.
So are you from Houston?
Man, I'm from Port Arthur, Texas, and I'm a female. I did not drive no getaway car. I'm legally blind.
How'd you get wrapped up with these folks?
I got wrapped up. I was walking down the street and I caught a ride.
So you don't know these folks then, is what you're saying?
I know 2 of them. I don't know the other 2. They saying I